time we touch, something courses through my blood, and I'm born anew. Can you feel this warmth too? I need you so much. I'm addicted to your love. Nothing I can do. I'm so helpless for you. Heavenly, I feel the stars align for eternity, till the end of time. Ecstasy, so burned into my mind. You're a drug for me, pure and crystalline. Far away, I'm absorbed within a haze, so consumed by you. Do you think of me too? Counting down the days, got me sleepless in a craze. I'm a slave to you, so damn helpless for you. Heavenly, I feel the stars align for eternity, till the end of time. Ecstasy, so burned into my mind. You're a drug for me, pure and crystalline. I feel the stars align for eternity, till the end of time. Ecstasy, so burned into my mind. You're a drug for me, pure and crystalline. can I be so sure? At a crossroads, I'm afraid to, but I can't let fear get the best of me. Someone once said, burn my thread, babe. Who knows what tomorrow holds? Just wanna live my life the way I want. What fills up my soul is passionate music that makes me want to sing. My story will be starring me just like yours. Who knows when will it end? What matters most is how you bring joy to life. So no, but I have to drive and day.
This one's a real classic.
Hello. Hi there. Oh no. Alright, much better. That wasn't supposed to happen, but you know, it's like my hero, Hannah Montana always says. Everybody makes mistakes. We have fun here. We like to have fun here on the Rosé Crantz stream. Okay. Whoever came by, thanks for coming by. Hope y'all have fun here. I'm just gonna skip this because I kind of want to just get to it. Oh, I remember now. I had the idea of, Cheese said on like in a post, you know, I was a little busy over the past week, finding strangers in the Alps, and I was, and no one's gonna understand what that means, and I had the idea while I was out there to restart the save and do everything. Oh no, I forgot to open up the thing, the guide. There you are. What day is it? It's Sunday, day 3. Break. Day 3. Alright, cool. We get to meet a very fun, enjoyable individual that I really like. Shadow Realm, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good soundtrack. Good set list. I was trying to remember. How was your week? Good. I was finding strangers in the Alps. You know, like how a Saint Bernard does. That's not at all what I did. I wasn't literally finding people in the snow. No. Only the real Big brain geniuses understand what finding someone in the Alps is. Anyway. Ah, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Oh, who? The one who bought a levitation potion and threw himself off a building. Ah, yes, a levitation potion, sorry. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Modern day vernaculars. They sure are hilarious. You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Ari Azalea, hello! Welcome to the stream. As you can see on the thing, it's a chill stream with minimal chat engagement. I will say hi, I will answer questions. I won't be talking to you all the time. So just be aware. Anyway. Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh god, what is Say planning now? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. What was that drink whose name was changed after people caused a stink? It's called a... Put it on shuffle. Yeah. Anyway, it's called a piano woman. It was originally called a pretty woman. Walking down the street, pretty woman. I don't remember the rest of the song. I doubt anyone really does. At least, anyone who's my age. Some slightly older ladies and gentlemen would definitely remember how Pretty Woman goes. I almost blanked out. I almost forgot I had to mix it, not blend it. Anyway, here you go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. So, say, Miss... I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep. In fact, I'm glad you know her because she left us here last time. Oh, God. So she left her helmet behind again. Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least. Whoa, quite a few people. Says I is much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious. She's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So did she recommend you to this place, sir? we're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Miki's autograph on that glass? Seems like glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? You stopped by here yesterday just before the concert. Really? I mean, she did? Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yep, this star-like signature is hers. So, your name's Jill, then? Yep. Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. And I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. What's the next song? You know what? That's fine. I'll take that. I kind of want to do something different for Stella. Because, you know, she's not royalty, but she's, you know, upper class. She's kind of a rich girl, so to speak. I kind of want to attempt a very posh British type voice, you know? If you'll give me a moment, I'm gonna be practicing to myself. And you're not gonna hear it. This ain't gonna be recorded. Alright, I practiced a little bit. It ain't a British accent, but it is quite posh. So I will attempt. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Luckily, I could secure a couple for the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry. I take it that will say. Yes. Will you wait for her? I will. That's slightly slipping into the accent there. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Alright. Drink in honor of a good friend. Now it's the other one. Piano woman, no piano man. So we need 2 of these, 3 of these, 5 of these. 5? Wait, no, 3 of these. I didn't even get the third one. 5 of these. And 3 of these. On the rocks and mixed. Yeah. Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's on me. Hi, hello, welcome. Please, make yourself at home in this chat. Be comfy. Rest and relax as I read you a visual novel. It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not. Or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. So, the thing about the term boomer is that nowadays, a boomer is kind of a derogatory term for generally just old people who are stuck in their ways, and they ain't really budging in terms of like their beliefs and such. But back then, back when the term was coined, boomer is short for baby boomer, and baby boomer is just a term for one of a billion people. That's exaggerated, but it's a lot of people. One of a billion people who were born during the post-World War II economy, when the economy was at its best, at its strongest. To quote a YouTuber, to quote a YouTuber that I know, the economy was so good that the value of life was on a discount. And a ton of people were born because, you know, they were just it was a boom of babies. So they're baby boomers. Anyway, a similar concept is happening here because this is the cyberpunk future, and everyone's got nanomachines. But some people can't really use nanomachines because something in their blood prevents them from working. And in fact, it makes the body fight itself. So what they do is inject, like, cat's DNA? I don't remember. But it's something similar to that. Anyway, that's why you get cat people. Anyway, what's it about, this game? Valhalla. It is a cyberpunk bartender visual novel type game where you serve drinks to people in a cyberpunk setting. Sounds creepy? No, it's fine. It's actually quite fun. I like it, at least. A lot of people do also as well. There's a lot of fun individuals showing up. Anyway, I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of the fad? Is it free? I want to try it. It is unfortunately not free because it is quite not quite expensive, but it is, you know, there's a lot of work put into it. So, unfortunately, no. Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done. Otherwise, I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But the colors, the stories, the way you need to keep them stored, the designs... Sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah, I started with my grandpa's collection and I've been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I manage little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in rush hour traffic too, and I figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby, and I climbed down. Climbed down? Took an air cab. Oh. I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No. Flying cars are just cool, way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how to avoid it... I'm starting to mix up the voices. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I'd like a drink that was... You're at it again. You and your cryptic orders always leaving us with weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kinds of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill here out with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever. Please order something normal, would you? That'll be 2 fringe weavers, then. You'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What? Like, half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's 1 for each? Don't worry, you'll see. 2 fringe weavers. Easy enough. You get the fringe weavers, so it's 1 of these and 9 of these. All aged mix. It's like a string of ethylene alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. 1 of these and 9 of these. Aged and mix. 2 fringe weavers. Not really. Kinda changing up my voices a little bit. On accident. So, this one's for you and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Oh, that way. You could have said so earlier. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet.
Thanks.
You really do need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Those spares should be saved for when you're the one using the spares should be saved for when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost some money, you know. Yeah, sorry. Should I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jam button? Speaking of money, you're still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep. You worried? I'll refrain for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be. It'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters. I heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everybody's on edge. Yeah. Baseless rumors? Cringe rumors? I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, but I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what, after I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way, you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming, say? Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay then, take care. Bye. She's such a worrywart. That means she cares about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? Must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing and that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? Tell you the truth, I am a bit worried. Even in my division, there are some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella always says The White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, Zaibatsu Corps' main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Something about the Associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, it kinda worries me though, because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said, you're such a simpleton that you'd never give the wrong message. But it's his intention that counts. You're asking what happened? Not much, just just us girls hanging out, you know. That's usually how it is. Oh. Oh no, I didn't have things ready. Alright, cool. Finally! The Dorothy has come back to Valhalla! Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're deserving of the clients. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. Slipped into the accent a little bit. I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each. Alright. 2 blue fairies would do. To be honest, I would never go. I mean, it's a bar, so you gotta be of age to go in the first place. Yeah. 2 fairies. Hit the button on accident. Hey, this is pretty good. Aw, see? And it's blue, like your hair. Ah, it is. So, what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say, I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes? Say. Yes? Say. Say. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. How do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of fields, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is of one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Oh, thank you. You say she's the first one. What about Deal giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the Lilin with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid mat. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is a BEB-069 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD 113 of Realta Industries, a model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips. So? Clause G of Article 17 in the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. I'm not in law enforcement, I just do rescue. And even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know, though, why go through with that upgrade? A girl's gotta take care of herself, you know? I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod I had. Or, at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then, can I give you some advice? I guess? The reason I could tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips, assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I've gotta go. Ah yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, once is self-defense. Anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. Please, come again. I thought she was gonna take me away. They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask. About what? DNA reading tongue? Very prehensile, intuitive. Also, it vibrates. Hello, Ash. Hi, welcome to the stream. Late night stream? Oh, you know it. It's always gonna be kind of a late night type of stream. I try to go for at least 12:30 Pacific Standard Time, you know? Extra flexible joints? Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating? Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. I accidentally hit the button more often than I think I should. And it makes it feel so soft, no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So you fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all? Not really. I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilum. What can you say about me then? Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head. I was making this stuff up on the fly. All of that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky, lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you'd let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for some time. Go. Fine, fine. Bye-bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, eh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey, boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason, I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that! I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in and it got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how did you get my hand out of the jar? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday. How many times your foot got stuck on something, or for stomping it? Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Huh. Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Then there was that incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident is not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z and S better. Dana sounds like the kind of lady who would unironically say, instructions not clear, dick got caught in the ceiling fan. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z1. I kept the accent on. Still, Jill's onto something here. Yes, she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for today. I like to think that she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. Yeah! 0 mistakes. We did it. Everything will turn out alright in the end. Don't worry. 800 has been charged to my accounts to renew my membership for Shining Fingered. Alright. Oh, happy not birthday. That's a very interesting thing. I'm gonna take a short break. Specifically because I gotta do a Duolingo real quick. I have about an hour and a half until I run out of time, and I've been putting it off. Mostly because I'm lazy. Oh no. Ah, no, I hit the wrong button. Alright, I'm finally done. How about no? I will not get more with Super Duolingo. Not a fan of the fact that they're trying to always advertise their premium service. And I'm not interested. I don't use Duolingo enough every day to warrant needing the premium service. You know? Yeah. Alright. Anyway, 4 says you really like that website. Oh, my internet decided to have a little bit of a fit right when the hour mark happened. That's always quite fun. Crime up 5% this month. Crime up 5% this month. Crime is up 5% this month, officially making the road to Mega Christmas a dangerous one. White Knights, aware of the situation, have promised to maintain security in all sectors, even though recent budget cuts have been decreasing the morale of their personnel. An uphill battle. Poverty and the lack of opportunities are no longer the main cause of crime. Criminals come from all walks of life. They will murder and distribute drugs for no other reason than the fact that it gives them power. It's no longer about feeding their families. It's about domination. Their entire sector is controlled by these dangerous gangs, and there's no solution in sight. This Mega Christmas will be a very dark one. It could be worse. God forbid things get under control here. Alice Rabbit might be a Kira Miki fan. And who isn't? Everybody loves Kira Miki, and Alice Rabbit is no exception. You might be wondering, what's my proof for this not-so-wacky theory? Well, if you keep reading if you want to know. Attack patterns. It's an easy one, you just... I'm getting tired of your shit, Miss Smithy. They're messing with forces they can't grasp. Or it's a ruse. You wouldn't believe this shocking Kira Miki secret. Today, we take a look at one of the most popular acts of our times. How did she get started? What's her favorite movie? What about her romantic life? Don't miss this exclusive interview only on the Augmented Eye. Content blocked in your region. It's a local page, for fuck's sake. Why do they gotta do this to me? Dangeroo! Oh, let's continue the adventure of the Miki concert. And the last thread, no shit posting allowed. Is that one on left? Ah, I remember. Okay, they didn't really, They didn't really update it. I know it's an Alice in Wonderland reference, but this amuses me when you read your posts from this character, because I have a real life friend named Alice. That is actually quite a fun little coincidence. I like that. That's a cute little connection to this game. Alice Rabbit Thread 2 Electric Boogaloo. Stop forcing Alice. So we hit. Oh no, they didn't do this. Okay, I think this one's the real one. The actual for real continuation. It's officially happening. What do you think will happen? Probably nothing. Last time it was just leaks. I think Alice jumped the shark with that one because it seemed too hard. It seemed hard to top. Maybe more leaks? Sounds unlikely. I don't think the government would let that happen twice. This is Alice we're talking about. There's nothing they can't do. What if that spooky message wasn't really Alice, but just a late epic prank? Who would hack a site like this just for a prank? Not me. You're right though. It might be someone else. We'll just have to wait and see. What was the date again? December 17th. Right. If only we knew more about what the target now. Sick meme, sis. These Alice Rabbit threads piss me off. Fucking e-celebs. What if it has something to do with the terrorism rumors? they just gotta end the thread there. They can't keep talking about terroristic threats, you know? Cause that just ain't kosher. Scared? Yeah, a bit. No, I don't need nothing. Yeah, let's get to work. Good evening. Hello. Oh! Seems you made it just in time. I think that's just a car backfiring. Really? It sounded more like a gunshot to me. Have you ever heard gunshots? Haven't we all at some point? Yeah, well... See? Sounds more like a car's exhaust. I don't know, it's too dry. Yeah, but gunshots give more echo. What if it's a firecracker? Ah, boss. Firecrackers? Yep. A couple of years ago, there was an incident where some dude killed a cop. He managed to slip away because his pistol was mixed up with the usual Mega Christmas firecrackers. Nah, it sounded too hollow for firecrackers. Well, whatever. This is not a morning talk show. I'm not paying you to chit-chat about meaningless things. At least I'm not amongst yourselves. Right, we shouldn't lose time over a car's exhaust. Hey. Alright, let's get in there. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. No, wait, hold on. I got something better. Hello, I'm looking for some information. What kind of information? What can you tell me about a girl named Crimson Rose? Sounds like a tacky online handle. Although, tacky online handle is a bit redundant. Do you know anything about her? Nope, sorry. I have $80 here that might refresh your memory. Now that you mention it, I remember something. Really? Yeah, now I'm totally sure that I have no idea whatsoever who you're talking about. Nothing at all? Nothing. Man, you're a sucky bartender, not having any info I need. Well, first of all, I assume I just happen to have the info you conveniently need. Does that girl frequent this place? Is there any proof that I might have the info you so desperately need? Well, And second, you're not gonna get anywhere by offering me physical money. In fact, what are you doing with physical money? Wanna get mugged so badly? Yeah, well... Moreover, even if I did know something, do you really think $80 is enough? You could do almost nothing with $80. Inflation's a fucking nightmare. It's not even enough to have a decent lunch. Why are you scolding me? Why did you call me a sucky bartender for not conveniently having the info you need? Wait, of course. You want all deals to be clean, so you need me to spend money on the bar. That's how it works, right? I spend money, you give me the info. Maybe not. Okay then, get me a drink, but keep it under $80. $80. Let's get this guy a fucking gut punch. Literally $80. The economy's in fucking shambles. Here. Okay then, do you know anything about the girl? No. But you said, maybe not. Turns out that it's maybe not. You were the one deluding yourself into thinking I might know something. And like I said, $80 is nothing. So, I need to spend more? I'll give you some intel. Spend all the money you want, but I know nothing and no amount will change that. Can I at least get my money back? Why? The order's right, isn't it? I guess. So why are you looking for that girl, Mr. Vondelay? Art Vondelay. I'm a private detective, it's what I do. It just hit me. It just hit me that this is fucking George Costanza, but he's a detective. It's a combination of two different Jason Alexander characters. It's combining George Costanza and Duckman. Hey, anyone who's listening and watching or whatever you're doing, as long as you're hearing the sound of my voice, if you've ever wanted to know what the greatest adult cartoon ever is, it's Duckman. Go watch Duckman however you can. Welcome back, Pokescript. Yeah, that is just George. But he's also Duckman, because he's a detective, and that's it. He's a detective played by George Costanza. Not literally George Costanza. Oh no! Oh, my brain, it's imploded. I meant Jason Alexander. Anyway, I'm a private detective. It's what I do. That ain't at all what his voice would be like. So I'll assume you're either looking for a missing girl or working for a creepy online stalker. You're assuming the girl I'm looking for is innocent or lost. She's not? What about Metalocalypse? Metalocalypse is also a good show. I'm talking about, like, all around, just a fantastic package. Because Metalocalypse is great. It's so funny. The music is impeccable. The voice acting is a lot of fun. The lore is weird in a good way, but it doesn't have the heart of Duckman, you know? Anyway, she's half of the so-called Reapers of the city. 2 guns for hire that work for whoever's resourceful enough to find them and wealthy enough to pay them. Crimson Rose and Cobalt Lily, they call themselves. They still sound more like teenagers' internet nicknames. So who wanted you to track her? I don't know. I got the letter with the instructions and a paycheck. What if it's a prank? I have the money, so what do I care if it is? Besides, considering the amount I was able to cash in with that check, it'd be a pretty wasteful prank. I see. Still, any information or rumors you could give me? Excuse me. They don't have to be related to the girl. Well, how do you need them? It's always good to keep up with local goings-ons. Well, let's see. Sorry, can't think of anything right now. Most of the conversations you hear in here aren't rumor-worthy. Humor-worthy, maybe, but not much about current events. At least, not beyond what you see on the news. Damn it, what kind of bar is this that you can't gather in the one on the street? What kind of film noir world do you think you live in? You might know something if you're so fixated on finding some kind of information. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know something that might help me, Gil? I don't know. I certainly don't. I'm offended by the suggestion that I do. You know something. On second thought, maybe it's better if you don't get involved with him. Well, this has been a major waste of time. And here I thought all the noise BTC bars have made lately would be useful for something. Noise? What noise? You don't know? I'm asking for a reason. We'll find out soon enough. Don't worry. In any case, I guess I'll have another drink and leave. What can I get you? I'll have a grizzly temple. Simple enough. Grizzly temple. Grizzly temple. Animal crackers in my soup. Monkeys and rabbits. Loop the loop. Here's your grizzly temple. Okay then, this is going to be deducted from the $80 from earlier, right? No. Fine. Come on, there has to be something. This week has been slow as hell. The only good thing I've heard is about this girl who threw herself off the roof of a nearby mall. And the whole thing about a woman catching her midair makes me think it's totally made up. Aside from the rumors that the Harbingers are looking to cause trouble at a bank today, no, not really. Damn it. Wait, who told you that? It appeared on the news, didn't it? Yeah, but the name The Harbingers wasn't used. No Glitch City outlet has reported that themselves. There are rumors that someone or something is keeping them silent. And even the international outlets aren't using the name Harbingers. They're avoiding acknowledging the organization yet, for some reason. So you're either one of them, or somebody in the know told you about it. Wow, he can be surprisingly sharp. Yeah, Donovan D. Dawson was in here for the last 3 days, actually. Really? I wonder if he'll notice the class on that idle sign. I mean, sure, I can't think of anything that would be useful involving him right now, but... guess not. Did he talk about anything with interesting? Get my voices mixed up. Interviewing the idol that had that show a couple days ago, dealing with the messy interns. Par for the course, I guess. I see, that's... Oh! Gunshot! It's a backfire. Firecrackers! Hey, what do you think that sound just now was? Sounded like something very heavy being dropped. Something heavy? Come on, that's not even close. It was definitely more like an explosion of some kind. No, you can clearly hear the clashing of metal. Something that was both made out of metal and very heavy fell down. That's what made the sound. Whatever it is, it's not normal for it to be repeating so often. Wonder if something's happening. I heard there was some gang spats going on. Maybe they took the conflict here. Which means gunshots! If that's the case, I just hope they don't come too near us. Well, I've gotta go. Seems coming here wasn't a waste of time after all. Really? Really. I just have different needs. But there will come a time when this place might help me. Goodbye. Please, come again. Alright, I'm gonna... Nah, hold on. I'm just gonna keep going. Gangs in? Unlikely. This is unicorn territory. They've always been a neutral and important third party in other gangs' deals. And then who won now? I'll just pretend I heard nothing. Thank you. You left me thinking about the whole noise from BTC Boss thing. What's up with that? I think... No, wrong person. I think I heard something about money laundering through bars. That's the wrong thing. Don't take my word for it, though. See. Guess I'll find out soon enough. Welcome. I'm Streaming Chan, giving you a live video feed of my life and adventures 24/7. Alright, I gotta check something. Okay. That one does that. That one does that. That one does 8. That one does W. That one does that. Did I miss bath time? Okay, so it's IOP and then K and L. Bathroom time and naughty moments only available to premium users. It's only $99.99 a month. Go premium now! It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for a Streaming Chan's Escapades. Today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe. Leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy your premium membership and you'll get a code. Exchange the code for a free trial of a VR experience model after yours truly. Excuse it. Today I picked the shoddiest, nastiest, smelliest, ugliest bar I could find downtown. And sadly, it actually looks half decent inside. So much for going to a crap hole bar. It smells like dog urine. Excuse me. But no matter, tonight I'll give you an escapade you'll never forget. Hey you, where's the bartender? You're talking to her. Very funny, where is he really? Right in front of you. Hey you, the pretty boy over there, where's the bartender? You're looking at him. No way! No hot, shirtless guy playing with fire and serving drinks while flirting with you? No sexy, scantily clad girl jiggling all around the place? You're telling me you two, just like fucking waiters, are the bartenders here? Yep. Seems that way. Is that a problem? Of course it's a problem! Friday nights are peak viewing hours. I need something sexy or enticing to keep them interested. Oh well, there's an easy solution to that. There is? Yeah, just take your top off. Nah, that one was me. Hey kids, wanna die? You might need to take off your bra too, depending on how the traffic goes. Wait, you're quite flat. Do you even use a bra? Is that piercing glare a no? Come on, one of us is gonna have to take their top off, and it ain't gonna be me. I already did that once today. It's too late to go somewhere else. By the time I find an even nastier bar, they'll be closed. What's your policy on wearing pants? Somebody tried to have me fired for wearing a skirt, so we deal with that on a case-by-case basis. That's not a concrete answer. I need a binary yes or no answers. My viewers have the attention span of fruit flies. If they wanted to use their brains, do you think they'd watch something like this? I need to keep them entertained, and the fact that you still have your shirt on isn't helping. Wait, I know. Give me a drink. A big one. The nastiest one you can think of. Hello? Service here, please. Wow, it's like my brain shut down. Sure. Nasty drink. Oh, excellent! It gets in front of everything. Yeah! This is unbearable. The pain is never ending. Alright, so, basically, get one of these. Give her one of these. Hold on. Unless I already got the achievement. Did I get the achievement? I'm gonna check. Oh yeah, I totally did. Alright, anyway. A P-Man, huh? P-Man. Anyway, let's get her a piano man. 2 of these, 3 of these, 5 of these, 5 of these, and 3 of these. All on the rocks and mixed. Yeah, here you go. Alright then, cheers. Oh, nah, she said something else. Nah, I guess not. I don't think you should chug it down, so. Quickly. It's like it hit me, but I didn't feel it until a few seconds later. Is this what being kicked in the balls feels like? Yep. Okay, I've decided. I'll just get really wasted. That's gotta be fun enough, right? If you say so. Okay, in the meantime, what can you tell me about this bar? What do you mean? Weird stories, fun stuff, interesting facts. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that piano man really hit. You're being seen by an average of 6,000 people. Make their time worth it. Let's see then. Last weekend we held a party for the Safar Toy Company. And? It's a company run completely by dogs. Really? This place was completely overrun by corgis. Wait. Corgis? Did you really serve drinks to corgis? Tuxedo-clad talking corgis, yeah. Wow! Awesome! Wait, you're not shitting me, right? I wish I was shitting you, trust me. What else? Let's see. Donovan D. Dawson from the Augmented Eye was here for 3 nights in a row. That perfumed chauvinistic bastard? Huh, there's that word again. Just the other day, someone from the Augmented Eye interviewed me, actually. What did they ask? Oh, the usual bullshit. Who I was, what I did, future plans, inspirations. The one that interviewed me was a small, meek girl with glasses. She seemed a bit bitter, though. I wonder why. But enough about that. Wait. Can I see that glass over there? Sure. Too much clothing. This signature. Is this Kira Miki's autograph? Yeah, she came here before her last concert. Get out! Really? Is this some kind of secret hidden bar of the stars or something? Not really, we're just in the right place at the right time. What kind of person is she when she's not on stage? I tried to get a meeting with her, but she actually seemed willing, but she's always busy. A very nice girl, actually. She seemed to be completely invested in her work. She loves what she does, and it shows. You think she'd be some sort of diva, but as far as I'm concerned, she's one of the nicest people I've met. I knew it! I knew she was nice! Her passion shows in her concerts, you know? She's so spontaneous. Her performances are never the same. Every time she sings Shine Spark, I feel like my soul is warming up like a high-performance computer. Like an IBM. Shine Spark. I find myself singing it in the shower all the time. And those who pay premium can hear me sing every day at $99.99 a month. Go premium now. That aside, I was about to call bullshit on what you said. But I guess you do have some proof, some sort of proof for everything. Can I keep this glass? No. Pretty please. Oh. Party pooper. At least this bar might be more interesting than I initially thought. The one thing that'd make it perfect is if Pretty Boy over there had a pass with the KGB. Who told... Yeah, that'd be crazy, huh? Are you gonna order anything else? What? Oh, yeah. The whole getting wasted thing. I heard of a drink called a Bad Touch. Get me a big one of those, please. A big Bad Touch. Coming right up. Get a big Bad Touch. Alright, big bad touch. So 4 of these. Christ on a bike. Alright, 4 of these. 4 of these. And 8 of these. Jesus Christ. All on the rocks and mixed. 8 Karmatrines. When you want to get more plastered than drywall. Yeah, here you go. I was expecting something dirtier. We have olive brine. I can pour in a bit if that's what you want. No, not that. With such a dirty name, it feels like the drink ought to come in a phallic glass or with this thick white liquid. That would have skyrocketed the watchers at least 3-fold. Don't you have anything like that? No. I'll have to make do with this condensed milk when I get home. Friendly reminder that today's Exhibit is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe. Layers of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy a year of premium membership for a neat code. Said code will net you a free trial of VR experience with the model based on moi. What's the deal with that VR experience? Well, a fan made an NMD model of me. I get it. It's like MMD, but it's... What? Hold on a second. MMD means Miku Miku dance. What's the N mean? Who's the N? Is it based on the Vocaloid Niku Hatsune? As in, is it like a Miku based but with meat? Is that what they're trying to imply? Meat Q? All right, or you know what? That might be a better thing. Nico. It might be a better thing. I like the idea though of Niku Hatsune Niku. A Vocaloid based on meat. Because Niku, for those who don't know, is a Japanese term basically meaning meat. I don't know if it's specific meat like beef or whatever, but it's definitely meat of some sort. When Shining Finger asked me about a model for our partnership, I just contracted him. He got money for polishing the model, a lot more. I got my partnership, and I got my partnership. We all won. I even got him a year of free premium membership in a VR set. That's nice. Wait, what's NND? Don't tell me you haven't heard of Niku Niku dance. Oh my god, I was just making it up. Hatsune Niku, a Vocaloid who's based on me. I asked for a reason. It's music videos with 3D models. Yeah, that sounds like a good enough explanation. Now see. To be honest though, the model is a bit meatier than me. Not that I mind it though, considering the use he gets. You know, I was expecting you to be more scared when I said that you're being watched by a lot of people. It's hard to be scared when you can't see these people. But they're still there, you know? Sure, they're behind screens and sometimes in the opposite corner of the world. But every single one of my viewers is a real person with a real life. Not being here doesn't make them any less real. I understand, but it's just not the same. They're not here visibly paying attention to me. I don't get paranoid because of my phone contacts. That's true, I guess. So, tell me, what made a lady like you become a bartender? It's not exactly an exciting story. Does it involve a man? No. What about a crime? Nope. A childhood promise? Nah. A religious vow? What? You're not gonna tell me that you just decided out of the blue to quit your job and start bartending. That's actually what happened. Sorta. Oh, come on. No epiphany, quarter-life crisis, not even a hot teacher somewhere along the line. Life isn't always a young adult novel where every decision is a road cone. And that's the problem. 1/3 of my audience are teens that shouldn't be allowed to watch my streams. Throw me a bone here. There must be a nice mystical story you can tell me about yourself, Miss Bartender. Well, yes? Sometime after I started working, I got an interesting client. He was a DRKSOL, S0L, a really old Lila model. You can call him Dark Soul if you will. Apparently his power supply was running low. His charger was destroyed and he didn't have the money to buy upgrades or replacements. He also seemed to have neglected his maintenance. It was from the time when the collective source wasn't a cloud storage system, so he wouldn't be uploaded there once his body ran out of energy. Keep going. It was weird, you know? He was the only Lilim I've ever seen with a clear-cut fear of mortality. No transcendence for him. He would disappear once his batteries ran out. It's like... hold on. It's like knowing you'll vanish when everyone else passes on to heaven. He said. Oh man. I guess he felt bad about burdening someone else with his problems. So he went and gave me a fingertip of his that fell while we were talking. Before he left, he said, "If you remember me, maybe a part of me will transcend." Oh. Bravo! Bravo! Touching, full of feeling, completely awesome. I'd pay to see a movie like that. So, what happened to that finger? What a very, interesting song to play. I just noticed she has heterochromia. There's one color yeah, no, that's heterochromia. Anyway, I made a pendant out of it. I carry it with me at all times. Even while bathing? Almost all times. Even a cyborg guy. You know, it's possible, but with augmentations, you know, it's kind of obvious when someone's augmented. And with her, nah, I don't see it. Oh, is this Base of the Titan? It sure is. Now that I think about it, how do you handle the stream if you want to watch a movie or something? I have a plugin that lays mosaic censorship over whatever I watch on TV or in the theater. I see. I don't like Base of the Titans a lot. It grows on you. Okay, this is getting stale. I'm gonna heat this up. I'm gonna heat this up this even. Ooh, grammar. I'm gonna heat this up even if I have to do it myself. We need to drop a cow in here. This bartender, get me drunk. I don't care how. Just do it. Okay. Alright. The guide says get her a big fringe weaver. 2 of these, 18 of these. Cometrines. This doesn't make the flavor of the drink any different. It adds so much alcohol though. Like way more than anyone can possibly handle in one sitting. So, lightheadedness, clumsy tongue, palms weak, knees weak, palms sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Can't feel my legs. Can't feel my legs. Alright, let's get on with the loot stuff. First, I'll try to guess your bust size. I must warn you, I have a 90% success rate with this. I'd say B. No, not big enough to fill a hand, but not small enough to make you look like a child. You're a size B, right? I'm not discussing my bust. Don't be like that. I could sell your B cup. Your attitude makes me think you're an S, and your behavior makes me think your blood is AB. So, how many did I get right? Who knows? Please let me get on with this. I need you to cooperate if this is gonna be a success. Can I ask you something? Can I ask something? Finally! What's the point of getting drunk if you're gonna behave the same way? I guess it kind of is redundant. Because you see, I'm drunk 24/7. Huh? Knowing people want to watch me do anything and everything, seeing the viewer count steadily raise as I take more risks and become more adventurous, it's a feeling that neither alcohol nor sex can compare to. Speaking of sex, if I get lucky tonight, you only need to pay $99.99 to see what happens afterwards. Go premium or go home. Do you really get lucky if the other person knows they're being streamed? You'd be surprised how many are actually turned on by that. How do you deal with people who don't want their identities revealed? Everything's written here. By being captured by this camera, you are hereby provide consent for the use of your face on all materials produced by Streaming China LLC. I'm not sure how legal that is. People believe it is, and I've yet to be troubled by a lawyer. It's funny though. When you're on the street, unless it's somebody really high, you can't recall their faces. But learn their name and suddenly they're a fucking snowflake that's better than all the rest. This is weird. I'm feeling sleepy. You didn't ask me to get you drunk. Why is that? Why is it weird? Because I haven't felt sleepy in quite some time, in fact. I've been sleep deprived for a while now. How long? A week. A week? Weeks are the ones with 30 days, right? Yep, totally sleepy. I can feel my eyes getting heavier. And there's this weird lag when I try to move. What's up with that? Anyways, I think I'll just take a little nap here before storming off and continuing the night. If you'll excuse me. That's the sound of snoring. That's the sound someone snoring makes. Oh no, you can't hear that. I didn't have that. I didn't make that button audible to everyone. Rip. Anyway. Now I have this button. It ain't a snore, but you know, it's close. Wrong one, but you didn't hear that. It's this one. It ain't a snore, but it's close. Should I call a cab? And risk waking her up? I'll leave her be. I'd rather break the rules and let her sleep than deal with her again. I'm gonna take my break now. It's been a while since I've needed a cigarette this badly. Alright? Yeah. The lovely sensation of feeling like you're forgetting something. Oh man, we got a lot of switching between normal voice and robot voice coming up, and I'm quite excited. All done. Feeling better. Fresh air does wonders for you. Well, for a given value of fresh anyway. I insist that it sounds like dynamite. No, it was too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like some heavy-duty tool. You're a heavy-duty tool. Yes, I am. Wait, that... Damn it! Welcome back. I could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey, bartender, what did that noise just now sound like to you? I say it sounds like construction, but Betty here said it's dynamite or something like that. Not you too. Eh? Do you think it's dynamite then? What? No, I say it's a backfire. It's a gunshot. Firecrackers! See, those sounds have been going on all night. We can't figure out what they are. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to... who is he? Gillian, nice to meet you. I don't know. You have more of a John face. Where was he last weekend? I don't know and I don't care. You already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Beer. Oh, what the hell. I'll have a beer too. 2 beers coming right up. Let's get him 2 beers. Let's get him 2 beers. Gotta remember, the normal beers, not big beers. There's Mr. J. Jonah Jameson over here likes getting beers, but making them big. It's his usual. And it's quite annoying. Every time it's like, hey, give me the usual. Yeah, here you go. Thank you. Man, after work beer is always the best beer. Yeah. So tell me, bartender. Just call me Jill. Jill? That's a nice name. How's business lately? As usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars. So, it's just the same. Nothing's changed. I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh? You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you? Premium. Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep here? No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. Should you be saying that with at least 6K people listening? Let them hear. I don't care. 6K people? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her live 24/7. I like the implication that Streaming Chan calls herself Streaming Chan. She doesn't know how to pronounce her own name, but everyone else is like, "Oh, it's her, it's Streaming Chan." I get it. I understand. That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that. I don't know if it's the same person. So, 6,000 people are watching and hearing us? Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera's against the table. I don't know how many is still in the channel, though. I see. So, there will be a lot more witnesses if something's said. Do any of you have a criminal past? Nope. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. What did you do? Painted graffiti outside my high school saying, "Miss Thompson's a cunt." Why'd you do that? Because Miss Thompson was a cunt. She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates. Sure, I got a week's of suspension and had to clean the wall, but it gave everyone the courage to speak up. So, how's stuff at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. Farmer Fabrics? That name rings a bell. It's a textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. Oh, yeah, that one. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and... so much saliva everywhere. Oh. But anyway, dog clothes? We hired a new employee and she showed her the higher-ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give clothing production a try. Those designs were embarrassing, you know. But something tells me that's why they were approved. Do Android people go to school in this universe? Not like the human public school, no. Not like that, but they have their own special kind of training course that teaches them how to be human, so to speak. To act human, I should say. Simulations, if you will. Anyway. They're sentient, they may as well. That's true! They are sentient. They may as well go to school. I mean, they don't have to, because by the time that their brains are fully matured, they're mentally 25 years old. Anyway, you guys want anything else? I'll have whatever this guy orders. Let's see. I'll have a Brandini. 2 brantinis in. Get them 2 brantinis. There's 6 of these. Oh, they're quite sweet. I have no clue what Powder Delta and Flanagride do. One of these does sour, and one of these does spicy. So that's something I want to know. What are these particular flavors? Androids can drink too? Yeah, androids can consume, and that's the end of the statement. They can consume food and drink. I'm getting distracted because I'm still thinking about what do Powder Delta and Flanagride do? Because like Adelhyde is the sweetness, Bronson extract is the bitterness, and Carmetrine is the alcoholic content. I have no clue what Flanagride and Powder Delta do. Alright, cool. I've been a little distracted. Yeah, here you go. You have such a whippy taste in deals in drink steal. Not all of us can spend their weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college. You miss nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and kick myself. Something on your mind? Something on your mind? That girl that's designing the clothes. Laura? What about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well that it's almost painful. It's so cliche that I can't help but cringe when I look at her. Cringe? It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche. You just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. Kick? Betty, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people. I wasn't gonna kick her. Why'd you think I'd kick her? Because I've seen you kick people before. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Fine, guilty as charged. Still, I'm gonna do something about her. I feel like I just need to. It's a matter of honor. Honor, she says. Well, maybe honor isn't the right word. But she has potential, and I'm not gonna let her waste it. Jill, I'm gonna go check the antenna on the roof. Alright. She's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? Nope. I'm just a veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organized a meeting with her. This game seems neat. Wouldn't mind seeing more stuff in this universe. Yeah! It's a very fun, type of cyberpunk universe. It is still quite bleak and dilapidated as hell, though. So you know. They're not afraid to push the envelope of like what's of what's, you know, appropriate, because, you know, it's a cyberpunk future. Shit's fucked, you know? Also, am I allowed to say Deal's attractive? I mean, they both are. Deal's eyes just grab you. You know? Maybe not with me. Deal can kind of get it, though. Nah, see, I'm more into... As I said last week, I need Alma. I need to know her carnally, you know? I need that woman to touch me. Anyway. I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly, those pants rob her of her charm. What do you mean? They make her look too uptight. At a glance, she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better. Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. There was also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt. That kilt was awesome! Damn, she has not seen it. Now that I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is based on just on their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here. Amazing, you actually made that sound weird as hell. I'm more of a Stella guy. I appreciate Stella. I appreciate all the characters here. Some more than others. But what I'm saying is, Dorothy might be too much for me. You know, yeah, Dorothy's a lot to handle. A lot of... Despite being quite small and short, she is a lot of woman. It's ironic. Yes, I have the habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You just made it sound like I'm some sort of creep. I did? I'm going to blow my nose in character as Deal. For no other reason other than I need to blow my nose. Ugh, that felt weird. And nothing came out. My nose just itches. Alright. What did you think about me? Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were way too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it, really. Although the way you looked at me when I said that your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said. Like you'd like to see that scenario. Nah, you're thinking too much. What do you think about Gil, then? He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. Let's have another round. Sounds good to me. It sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a good idea. You'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your taste and drinks. You'll thank me later. Trust me. Then 2 strong drinks, manly drinks. I don't care which ones. Well, you shut up. 2 strong drinks, manly drinks. What kind of drinks are we getting them? We're getting them a Mars Blast. 2 of them. Wait, no, this one. It's a lot of stuff. And it's blended. You put it in a blender. HRT via alcohol. If only it were that easy. That reminds me of this joke I heard in a podcast. an old defunct podcast called Badvertising, which was about advertising products for companies very badly, or coming up with terrible products to advertise and trying to advertise them. The people involved trying to advertise something for Starbucks, and they came up with great products. The problem is that, they had to advertise it terribly. The products that they came up with was... I don't remember both of them. I remember one of them. There was Testosteroncinos, which was, a Frappuccino with... I remember. Frappuccino with testosterone. Testosterone. And then there was Estro Latte, which was a latte full of estrogen. Classic advertising bit. Anyway. Here. It was the wrong voice. Here. Now, drink. Oh, man up. You'll get used to it. Hey, Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? Make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it was all a prank. Jill? First year of high school, the guy I had my eyes on for a whole year had asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. What I find, it was all a prank by some bitches. Ouch. Sorry. The worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it happened, I felt nothing. It confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Anyway, why the question? Hey, piece of scrap. Yeah? These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Maybe it's because I'm tired, but I feel these two would have an interesting bedroom dynamic. Oh, I'm just a weird perv. I mean, it could be a little bit of both. We're all weird pervs here. At least, I think we all are. I know I am. I know you might be. I don't know about Mr. Crack Dealer over here. Anyway, nah, these two are just very strictly professional. I think Betty likes her men. First of all, I think actually Betty's a lesbian, actually. So I vaguely remember hearing that she is. I don't remember. If that's the case, then yeah, that ain't happening. Anyway, why the question though? I was asking because one of my ex's cousins has been hitting on me the past couple of days. If it were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight. there we go. Every time something comes up like this, then I'm like, I don't remember. Maybe it's something like that. Every time something like that happens tonight, I get confirmation. Anyway, yeah, she ain't straight. She's quite gay. If it were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vero, she probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke. Well, I'd suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. But I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you told me. Don't pay too much attention. It's better than my suggestion. What was yours? Waterboarding. I see. What? The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me most. the Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer, and I see nobody making a fuss about that. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended. Even in the future, she feels the need to be closeted. It's not a closet thing, no. It's more of a tricking someone who's trying to hit on her that she's not interested in. You know, like, oh, I don't want to be involved with this person, and they might not know who I am. So, hey, I'm straight. Ask that guy. I make out with him every day. I suck his robo dick. But you know, it didn't work this time because, hi, Cutie Fangs. Welcome to the stream. It came at a very funny time, right when I was talking about something else. Anyway, welcome. Hope you enjoy your time here. Gina, which one was that again? Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as a button. Oh yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right? That's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should get going. Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Back. Those damn cats moved the internet antenna. Oh yeah, Gil, some guy said I should tell you that the bunny's late, or whatever that means. Oh, shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead. Yeah. Shouldn't we be worried? Think of him as a kid that can tell outrageous stories to get attention, and everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Yeah. He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial. Hello, Jill. That's the voice I gotta give her. I gotta give her like a wasp type voice. Hello, Jill. It's good to see you. Maybe not blade on that thick, you know? Stella, you're here for another drink today? Not really. I was just around the neighborhood and... Right. Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house, and thought someone who likes old liquor as much as you would appreciate it. Really? I don't know what to say.
Thanks.
Well, it's nothing, really. This just in. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after somebody tried to steal information from the main database. Earlier this morning at the bank. Oh, God's sake! Gotta do like an Ojo-sama's voice. That's the problem, though. Ojo-samas are in Japanese, and I'm not fluent in Japanese. I know phrases and things and words. I don't know. I don't know how to speak. I can do the laugh. I can do the oh. I can do that pretty well. It is late though, so I can't be too loud. I wonder if she'll be all right. Hello, Jamie. Good evening, Jill. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? Newsflash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Gil stormed off just a minute ago, though. I see. Guess the bunny was late. Definitely knows what's going on. What can I get you? Give me a Mars Blast. Come right up. Man wants a Mars Blast. That was a good... Thank you. Again, if it wasn't, 11:45 almost p.m. and my grandma was trying to sleep, if that wasn't the case, I would absolutely let loose a real big type of thing. I know how to do me a good Ojo laugh. Why's my nose so itchy? One Mars blast. Yeah, this is the one. We're talking. Meanwhile, Gil's having a John Wick style battle. Oh yeah, no, the man's like doing. No. Say is doing John Wick, but Gil's doing Taken. If you know, you know. Mars blasts have always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole Red Planet thing is still its nickname. We are. Can't believe myself. Feels like I'm going crazy. Cause I'm getting fucked for eating out my own pussy. If you know, you know. It's that is a as deep cut a reference to something not safe for work that I'll make tonight. One of the deepest cuts I'll ever make tonight. Hey, who's this girl? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her live 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. Change the subject a bit. Have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard that a supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Hey boss! Explosion was caused by supersonic drones! That sounds better than firecrackers. They've been trying to figure out what they were all day. I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. This one drum made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is this an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. Huh. Man, if only Gil were here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots. Are you worried about him? Yeah, sort of. He always leaves without no disease for days. But he always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time I've kind of just become used to it. He can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. Say, do you think the people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time a bank has been closed like that. Something is off about this. Off? How? I don't know. Maybe it's the hour. Maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink out of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. Are you worried about something? The girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but... Never mind. You want something else? Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Get this man a beer. Just come in next time. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna... I was thinking like, oh, I should maybe like take a break. Watch something. Watch a video or something. But no, I gotta keep going because some cool people are coming by soon. Anyway, beer. I was looking at the guide, trying to figure out who's coming and when. Here. I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. Do you not have Every Day is Night or Neon District in the playlist? I know I got Every Day is Night, but I don't know about Neon District. I think I took it out. Yeah, see, there's that. I mostly just filled it up with Your Love is a Drug, because I'm a big Kira Miki stan, you know? The gist of it is that the Bruin was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born. You seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading? I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you upload yourself and effectively that new someone's in cyberspace. You will still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? That's an interesting point. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Hell, imagine talking to your other self. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations, exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they develop. I guess it is kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain into the ether, only to find out their physical bodies are still alive and here instead of living in a place where there is no disease. I remember an article from a while back from the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. It used the words, burn the brain. Ouch. All for nothing, because the data would be corrupted or broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something like that after that. That subject interests you, huh? It makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here. Always a pleasure. Say hello to Gillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. Excuse me. Foreshadowing? Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh, I gotta keep going. You wanna stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to tend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. Should be installed by now. Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive? Yep. To be honest, I asked my mom for it. She had been pestering me about what gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. She's been asking for 4 years now, and I've always said that I was fine. So, I took a chance and asked her for it. She used up all the past gifts. Oh. It's a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. I'm sure she doesn't mind. So what will the nano camo change from your apartment? I got the basic plan. Walls and one piece of cloth. So I picked my kotatsu too. You have a kotatsu? You know what a kotatsu is, boss? I'm more impressed that you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu, not so much. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. And the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. Mega Christmas, yeah, that's what it is. Capitalism is such a fucking disaster in the cyberpunk future. You celebrate Mega Christmas. Oh, they just love playing my song. Yeah. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan a day and grab a beer, yeah? No more dancing. I'm tired. What do we do with her? I'll take care of everything, don't worry. Alright. Sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. Yeah! Get a nice wall pattern or something. I will do just that. Joe wants to buy a fan, even though it's winter. And I will get that. We're gonna get her the Joker Cyclone. Joker. What's a nano camo? Something to liven things up in this room. Yeah. The mascot. Camoton is our mascot. She's designed by veteran character designer from Sugaban Games, Kirin51. Her birthday is January 24th, and those are her measurements. She likes Musashi Battleship, and tactical fun fashion, and peach cake. Okay. Rad. Oh, I so desperately want either this or this. But I also plan on getting the Kiramiki one. I can't spend all my money because I gotta save up money for something. For stuff. For things. Anyway. Let's read the news. Pollution to reach historic levels next year. Even though most countries in the world have adapted to their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low and profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. How long until someone says pollution is good? There's a book. The augmented eye is being attacked. Hi, everyone. We take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye. We have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we will be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. Thank God I don't pay these fuckers for a sub. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers a terrorist attack. Updating. Hijacked screens at downtown Casanova announce what appears to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knights counter-terrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attack. You might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. That's her voice. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Jose is alright. Apollo Bank is being attacked. And no one is reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do we have any sources there? I'm posting from the site. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help the people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place, lol. Let's wait for more info. Yeah, the gods say to safety. Streaming John thread. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. bartender was a cutie. Man, is she full of herself. I don't care. I'm going next week to ask her for a date. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask someone out. Is she still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender has been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words, lol. I wonder if there's illegal activity going on there. Like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. True, still, it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking some rest was about a week ago. Crash is one hell of a drug. Man, it sounds shady when they put it that way. A white knight just beat me up. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here. Anyway, here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk. And when I'm finally out, there were a group of 3 white knights stopped me and started asking for my ID. And also wanted to see my bag to see if I wasn't a scalper. And once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID. What the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense. And because I didn't have it on me, they asked me for money or else they plant drugs on me. I, of course, refused, but they'd lose their patience. And one of them hit me right in the temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor. They just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man. I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hell. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day. I've been lucky to never have that kind of problem with the White Knights, I guess. Well, that was interesting. Oh, midnight. Nice. Anyway, let's get to work. They took his groceries. I'm pretty sure Dangeroo is like a girl's version of Reddit and 4chan. That's like they always talk about how girls are always on it. Like it's like, oh, there's no guys on Dangeroo, you know, that kind of thing. Anyway, they took his groceries. They said some very hurtful things. They beat me up. They cut me all over with a protractor. They cut me all over my body, and they pushed me down the stairs, and my shoes fell off. I'm very hurt by this. Evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention, I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet. Nope, I wouldn't worry too much about him though. If you say so. That girl still here? Yep. She was sleeping so peacefully, I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady. Hey, young lady. Gotta get the accent back in. Hey, young lady. Sleep another hour, we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. No, where am I? All right, shoddy downtown bar. Let's see, all my gear is in place, and neither my pants nor my panties, shirt or bra, have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning.
Good evening.
Evening? Oh, well, it's the best day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye. Hello, guys and gals. Jimmy Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon, it burns. I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible into the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? Klein gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Ah, cool. It's some sort of rum. Rum? Nice. Want me to serve you? Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Get the rum. No, this one. Grandpa's booze. Yeah, here. How the hell does the moon burn her? It's the light. It's the light of the moon. Moonlight is pretty bright, but, that begs the question. How dark is Glitch City at night? Because it's a cyberpunk neon lit future. Can't be that dark. Anyway, alright. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office, thanks. Anytime. Okay then. Time to, fuck, hold on. Time to mix drinks and, I didn't even see it. I didn't even check. It's, anyway, time to mix drinks and change lives. But that's not how it goes. What? Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Oh, that's funny. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the street doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Good evening! Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. The brain. Let's get the brain of Blue Fairy. 4 of these. 1 of these. And I'll put in. You know what? I'll put in 2 of these. Make it just a little bit of alcohol. You know, because the brain's trying to let loose. You know. Here you go. Nice, yeah. This is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff? And eat. I have the same system Lilim do. Can I ask you something, Miss... Call me Taylor, just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how? Why? What? Does my handsomeness make you speechless? For some reason, I've always thought this brain was like a lady's brain. I don't know. The male speech sound, and the fact that Taylor is a gender neutral name, and talking about being handsome. I don't know. Maybe this is a guy. I just said all that with the robot voice. That's funny. You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. It was taking a while to switch the thing back over. The speech. You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of the nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepare that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings, one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill? That's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today, with the commotion around and all? Didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Every time like I press the button and it doesn't happen, I get very annoyed. And I also bit my tongue a little bit. Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic. Did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much that I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright then, yeah, I'll make you happy. 1 beer to make Taylor happy. Yeah, here you go, a beer. Ah, yes. No matter what happens, beer is always good. It's interesting though. Just yesterday I was talking about a client about brain uploads. Oh. There was a booger making my nose itchy. Yeah, my nose is still itchy though. It might be like a little bit of an allergy, but I don't know. I don't know how many, what exactly I'm allergic to. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I've thought about that too. Do you think that you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like, waking up someplace else and so on? That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilum. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilum. Unfortunately, the wiring and other stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though. Just wiring him to a body. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around and expose in a jar. I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy, but the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? I thought Lilum can get drunk no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill! Oh, Alma. Just Alma? Where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy. Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry. You don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work summer in Lilum maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground. Ah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy just to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. What do you have? I'll have a Cobalt Velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay then, the Cobalt Velvet. Straight from Taylor to Alma. Wrong one. 2 of these, 3 of these, and 5 of these. Get nice and tipsy. Maybe a little bit. It's like champagne served in a cup that had a bit of cola left. Yeah, here's your drink. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really? One would think it's been longer. Feels like it's been longer. Oh, shut up. You love me and you know it. That's my answer to that. So, you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy... Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes. Dunno. Adventure in there or something. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. Next time I showed up, Jill here, was the one serving, and I don't know, I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. I'm straight, and she wants to fuck me. Don't remind me. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kind of sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye. Please come again. That Taylor sure was nice. A bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Wait, where did you get from, she wants to fuck me from We Click? Because that's the truth. Jill, absolutely, just like me, needs Alma to know her carnally. And, Alma knows it. Alma's very aware of just how much Jill wants her. And you know, it ain't gonna happen because, you know, Alma's quite straight. I don't know exactly if she's straight or if she's bi, but she's definitely, every time she's talked about a failed relationship, someone that she just broke up with, it's always a dude. So, you know, there's that. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. I can't believe I actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're four sisters and one brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters of the alphabet. So you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with A? Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta's the eldest one, then there's Diana, just before me. Then comes Eva, and at the bottom lies Bella. Sorry. The youngest one is Bernard. I don't know why I can't speak. This is a Latin American family. I can speak the language vaguely. Bernardo. Bernardo. There we go. That's how you say it. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I need a break from everything that's going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't think about it when she married the guy at 20. She didn't think about it when marrying the guy. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she had only known for like 3 months. She should take her own advice. Hey, I'd never marry anyone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was one time when it almost happened, but I blamed the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced him to me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple times, and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later, the kiss cam focused on us, and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh. So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam. We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know? Proposing and just waiting for the wedding night just for sex? Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? It's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. Gift? What did you do? Good enough service, I'm guessing. Huh, interesting name. What does it mean? Achike is the name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I'm getting my voices mixed up. I see. Well, I'm gonna serve you some of this. I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories where rum's involved. Give me a fringe weaver instead, will you? Alright. What's up with her and rum? But anyway, Fringe Weaver. One of these and 9. 9. What kind of memories do you have of rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now's my turn to ask you questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spend most of my time with my dad, and my aunt and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh. Did you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said, that's it, one day and stopped. What about the cousins? What about cousins of the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family lives in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? Mon erglisser est plein d'anglais. Mon erglisser est plein d'anglais. I can't speak French. Ooh, what does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. Kinda lucky, you know. All my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer of my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist and you call it uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't ever. Sounds like something somebody would make to say to make bartender sound sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security, I'm their woman. You told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. It makes that whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a cell phone? Guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job? Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I've always had Sudoku or a crossword with me. But at some point, I started feeling kind of samey. So, when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching the net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles, and it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. Huh. I didn't think about it that way. It's less action-y than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Do you have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. Classy drink. So what we're gonna give her is something weird. Let me double check, just to make sure. Yeah, alright. Yeah, we're gonna get her a weird drink. So we're gonna give her one of these, two of these, 3 of these, and 5 of. Oh, I understand what the point of I kind of understand the point of what it is. It's the Fibonacci sequence. 0 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 is 1, and 1 plus 1 makes 2, and 2 plus 3 equals 5. Yeah, it's Fibonacci sequence. It's a flamin' moai, so classy does indeed mean weird this time around. Yeah, here you are. Yep, just what I needed. Just what I needed, thanks. Getting my voices confused again. It's quite funny all this time. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay the bills. Oh, I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. I have maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates. Dunno. Moving myself through the stairs because the elevator is broken. Having to move all my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cats are shut in. I got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know? I don't, but... I thought about it before. Now, I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. Wanna come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is some time taken from my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Yeah, sure. Oh, cool. It doesn't immediately go to the minigame. I'm glad. Cause I'm getting tired, and I think it's time to call it a night. Cause there we go. And with that, that's the end of the stream. Whoever came by, thanks for coming by. Tune in next Saturday for, I don't know. I don't know, maybe more of this? I don't know if I'm gonna be busy that Saturday night. Either Friday nights or Saturday night. That the thing that I have happening is happening. We'll see. To tune into this web zone, listen for Cheez's words, the little crumbs that they leave behind. Anyway, with that, that's the end of the stream. Talk to you later. Take care. Bye bye.